Alright, I'm gonna comment on this BS and upload it. This is the playoffs, the relegation playoffs against orboka from Division 2 of the Reddit League. I had played badly the entire season basically. Got a couple of lucky wins and some very deserved losses. I think also some undeserved losses and some unlucky losses, but nevertheless, over the course of the season, I never really practiced and I played extremely badly. So I was in the playoff, the relegation playoffs against Orboka, and again, I really stunk. However, it appears as though I won the playoff by default because my opponent didn't record his play. So this was sort of one of um, the requirements for actually for winning. You had to record your playoff plays. Um, and as you see, I did. Well, anyways, this was the first round. It's a guessable world, which I don't really know why it's called that. It's kind of just a world map. I guess you can guess the country relatively well, but it's not especially easy um, to find your. It's not especially easy as a moving map, let's say. So here we have Koženai or Koženai, and this little town, Xiao something. We had it on the sign when we left this town. So basically, yeah, this was an easy round, and I was still in relatively good spirits here. Just checking whether we are indeed in that one corner, Saugini or whatever it was called. Yep, there we go. Round one down. Second round is where it starts to go downhill. Right, we are on some dirt road in Peru. That it's a dirt road really doesn't mean all that much. Um, some of the kind of main roads between big cities are actually dirt roads. At least when the coverage was taken. I can imagine that um, it was improved. Here I've got some sort of a screen freeze issue, but only for a while. Pitch gas or something like that, was it? Um, Probably a very small town. I never saw it on the map, but I also didn't look for that because it seems to be kind of going off in the, well, upstairs. Well, not upstairs, but up the mountainside. Um, okay, so we are coming here now to a bridge over a relatively large river, which can help. And Tingo Chico, I think, is something that you can find. Now, Hanuko, of course, is kind of a big city, and I know that I would be able to find that. But there's sort of this other city, and I wanted to see if there's another um, sign for the other city as well, so that I could find this small town more easily. Um, but as you see, kind of movement, and maybe it's also my internet connection isn't very good. And all of this doesn't really help. I think I should have, yeah, I should have zoomed in on, I'm looking for some other info here now, but I should probably just have zoomed in on Huanuco straight away. There it is, straight when I found that first sign. Um, because then maybe I would have had time to find Tingo Chico. Here I'm just kind of looking at the direction of the river to maybe find the correct valley. But then I think I'm just kind of, yeah, checking one of the valleys after the other. Well, that valley has the right direction, but um, yeah, it's not really gonna work. I can tell you that. I'm not really gonna find anything there. I think in the end, the true location is a good bit further west than where I was looking. Um, yeah, exactly. I had not actually searched that area, but as you can see, my opponent orboka got it. Calamity also probably just plunked in Hanuko there. Um, Also probably just didn't find the right town. Okay, and this sort of already made me a little bit concerned. The fact that I had lost points here against my opponent. And wow, I mean, this round is going to be an embarrassment because I don't even realize that it's Ukraine. I think I'm sort of looking at Ukraine for a while, but uh, in the end, I'll end up going to Russia instead. Isn't that I even? Is that one of the letters you only get in Ukraine? I'm not quite sure. I don't think so actually, but yeah. But I think, for example, that we have the red car. Yeah, there you can sort of see the red shine. Oh my god. Plus, it just kind of looks a bit European. Um, no idea what went through my head. To be honest, I think I was kind of, yeah, I was sort of affected by playing badly on the round in Peru, and I was sort of not in a good headspace about it. There's some better signs actually with like quite a lot of good information. Even the P14, yeah, my god. Uh, I kind of think probably that numbering is something you get in Ukraine and not in Russia. But whatever. Zooming in to maybe see if I can. Yeah, I think maybe I was sort of discouraged by not finding any P streets, P roads or other immediately when I zoomed in on Ukraine there. And now I'm trying to read the all of those town names to know what I'm looking for. But yeah, really, I mean, even with just 1 minute left, if you're looking in Ukraine, I think those would be relatively easy to find. But yeah, I think I am actually sort of panning over to Ukraine here because I'm thinking it might be that. But it's in the very west of Ukraine as well. Um, so yeah, there's that. I think I was sort of, playing without any strategy and without a clear mind on that round. It was just incredibly bad. There's even a sign with some kilometers on there, if I remember correctly. Koveri. That should be kind of easy to see and easy to find. Yeah, Koveri. There it is. Oh my god. Terrible. Anyways, here That's Spain. I think it turns out to be a pretty easy round, but if I remember correctly, I have a hard time really. You can even see that you're on an island, right? You see the sea to the south there. I don't really know, but if I remember correctly, we are on the HI1 on the island of El Hierro, which is sort of the smallest of the Canaries. And I'm trying to, as soon as I find that, I'm trying to rack my brain what HI is again. And yeah, it's sort of you're gonna see like a painful minute, or maybe it's just 30 seconds. It seemed longer to me, of me like flailing around the map and not really. Yeah, I think it might be the Canaries, but I'm not remembering the name El Hierro. So I'm thinking of some other stuff here. Where could it be? Is there any town that starts with HI? Um, the Baleares Island. It's also not that, obviously. Yeah. I don't know. I have played Spain quite a bit before, and I feel like I recognize about half of the, even kind of the smaller regional names for highways or for these roads. Um, but I think I've never had like any round on El Hierro before, which makes sense because it's a very small island. Um, Luckily, I decided to go back to the Canaries and have another look at the small islands. La Gomera, that's not it, but this is it, obviously, and La Frontera and Villa de Valverde are also indicated here. Yeah, so well, that's that. In the end, actually, I finished the round with quite a bit of time left simply because it was such an easy round. Whatever. The game was already lost, obviously, by that point. Um, yeah, the fact that orboka had lost a couple of points here did not really make a difference. Okay, and then, oh man, this is funny. It's obviously bled, and I think I had stayed in that hotel, the one that we're seeing here on the right. I've stayed in that hotel before. New Year's Eve 2021 or something like that. Yeah, Adora. I think, yeah, that was kind of funny. Or was it New Year's Eve 2022? No, it's 2022, I think. Anyways, there we go.